Hey everybody, I'm not sure who needs to hear this, probably lots of you who have a reactive dog, meaning if you try to take your dog for a walk and they see another dog in particular, they may be barking, lunging, and growling. Now they might do that at bikes, cars, people, a whole host of things. And in my previous video, I talked about the number one thing that people do wrong, and that has to do with timing. So go ahead and check that out. In this video, I'm going to talk about the second biggest mistake that people make. And it's sort of a second biggest A and B mistake that people make. And that is, let's say your dog is reactive to other dogs. You are either too close to the other dog or you're too far away. So let's go with too far away first. So if you're too far away, there's not going to be a lot of learning happening. You have to find that sweet spot, which we'll talk about in a second, and trainers call that the threshold. But if you're too far away, it's like going to the gym and lifting 1 pound weights. Like, you're just not going to see results unless you're super out of shape, right? Okay, so then the second part A, second part B, is that you're too close. So if you're too close and your dog is actually barking at the other dog, lunging or growling. Oh, we have a guest here. Hello, Minty. And we have Geo sleeping there. Then you risk having pushed your dog into an emotional dysregulation cycle, meaning their nervous system is overwhelmed and short-circuiting, which is keeping them stuck in fight or flight. And when you're not in fight or flight, are you? When your dog's nervous system is in fight or flight, guys, they cannot learn. It's just the fact of the matter. And people always tell me, well, if my dog is barking at the other dog, I shouldn't treat him, right? Because I'm just reinforcing the bark. Well, if your dog is in fight or flight, you're really not reinforcing a whole lot of anything. Oh, she's going to come right up here with me. That's lovely. And she's going to sit on Geo in the process. I guess she wants to be a movie star. We'll have to talk to your agent about that. Okay, so the two parts, the second biggest mistakes is you're too close, so your dog is in an emotional dysregulation cycle, or you're too far away, which is like lifting 1 pound weights at the gym. You can do it all day long and nothing's going to come of it. You're not going to see results. So the goal is to find that sweet spot, and we call that the threshold, where your dog can be alert, their ears can go up, they can say, I see the dog, or I see the car, or I see the kid, whatever it is, and then you can start to counter condition, which is what we talked about in the last video. So that takes some tweaking. Now, there's other parts to this. Counter condition is not easy.